I would like to start by probably inviting Her Excellency, who has delivered the keynote speech, the keynote paper to us. Nigeria generally is judged to have done very well, relatively well, in the implementation of MDGs, and Anambra State did particularly very well. Transiting into SDG, what lessons from the implementation of MDG, both those lessons that led to achievements we recorded and those that led to not so much achievement we recorded, how is the country taking forward in the implementation of SDG goals? Just very quickly, I'll please, because I would like this to be very interactive, I would occasionally come back to the audience and ask them to fill in some comments or questions. Madam, very quickly, if you can, because we spent 15 years doing MDGs, and we're now going to have another 15 years to deal with SDGs. And there are lessons learned from the implementation of MDGs, both at the national and the subnational levels. And I understand that your office has done a comprehensive study on Nigeria's performance at MDG. What lessons do states like Anambra need to learn from the analysis that has been done from your office in the implementation of MDG, so as to ensure that we do substantially better on the implementation of SDG? Thank you.
Thank you. I think you can hear me from there. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you very much. You will all recall that MDG was adopted by Nigeria government during the era of President Olusegun Obasanjo, and the MDG actually took off in the year 2000 by the member states, UN member states. So we signed into MDG in 2006, meaning that we have missed about 6 years, and to fully take off in Nigeria took us another 1 year, which is 2007. Thank you. Which is 2007. So we lost 7 years out of the 15 years that we ought to have implemented MDGs. MDGs is Millennium Development Goals. It has 8 goals, which is social development and partnership. The goals has 6 social development goals, which is eradication of poverty. We are expected to achieve basic education, which is goal 2, gender equality, goal 3, reduction of infant mortality, which is goal 4, improve maternal health, reduction of communicable diseases, which is tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, and stuff like that. Again, the goal 7, which is environmental sustainability, is also part of the new goals, and we have partnership for development, which is goal 8 of MDGs. So the 6 of the goals are social development. We have partnership and environmental sustainability, which was also a standalone goal in SDGs. So we are expected that for MDG, the government was expected to drive SDG. So the private sectors are not fully involved, but we have the development partners that worked with government to achieve MDGs. Despite the fact that we started late, we have some achievement that we recorded in terms of gender parity. We get more women, and the awareness of women empowerment, not only economic empowerment, women in politics, in appointment, and women are elected into public offices, and women held community. So they are community leaders. They took responsibility through civil society organization, and they form non-governmental organizations. So women are very active during the MDG era. I must say that activeness of women started to be visibly during the MDG era. And we are also fortunate to get more children in school, especially the girl child. The girl child education was promoted, and we have reduction on infant mortality and death, maternal deaths during MDGs. And we have awareness created. The only problems that we have identified during MDG is lack of ownership, which is very, very important. Lack of ownership, lack of inclusion, lack of participation by the people. Because at that level, both the state and subnational, the project is being carried out. I recall myself and Pastor Ben were in the cabinet of Lagos. I was Commissioner for Women Affairs. He was the Commissioner for Economic Planning. So we also complain about coming from Abuja to cite Lagos, for example. I'm just one of the states to cite projects from Abuja in one of our communities. They just come, the contractor just come to any community in Lagos, meet with the community head that we are from Abuja and we wanted to build something here. Can you give us land? They will not consult with the state, and they will not consult with the community, the local government, and talk to people. They just build the thing there and left. So there was no synergy, there was no awareness, no sense of participation, and people are not taking ownership. So as I speak now, we are just collating all those projects and put them in use, and that's what we focus on, that all the projects that are done under MD are being collated right now, and to make them functional for the purpose in which they were established. So we have that. People doesn't know, and there is no meeting of minds with the people that we seem to serve, or the people that we think that the project is meant for. So what we have advised is that before, and I just said it now, that before we cite any project in a community, we need to engage that community. Community engagement is very, very key. Say, for example, we have intention of doing 5 projects.
Madam, sorry.
Okay, for 5 projects, and that we think we should do, we have to let them know these are the projects that we want. Which one is your priority? For example, they want school, you build toilet there, or they want water, you build school. But they may not need that school at that time, but they want water. If you give them water, they will take ownership of that water, they will protect that water and maintain it. Thereafter, school can come. So we need to engage our people, we need to give them sense of participation, and if you do that, they will be happy that, oh, government recognizes us, and they know that we are here, and they are giving this project to us. We must find a way of having community association to manage the project. I think it's better for us and better for them to serve the purpose in which the projects are established. So what I think we should take away from this, from MDG, is advocacy, sensitization, ownership of projects, engagement of the people, because all what we are saying and what we are doing is for the people. And if the people that we are doing it for are not aware and they are not concerned, we didn't engage them, then it will be effort in futility. So we need to engage people to ensure that what we are actually doing pleases them. Thank you very much.
I'm going to go to you, the audience, now. I would like somebody who has probably a question for the UN resident coordinator, a question for him, please. From the audience. I can see two hands.